So you guys can actually thank my patrons for this video because they suggested this video as one of my Patreon exclusive videos as I do monthly there. It involved ordering a book which wasn't going to arrive on time, but it's finally here. It is Dante's Inferno for kids and curious parents. I have been told it's a bit crazy for children. I guess it's a book to kind of help your children learn about dark topics and just terrible things in life, but I'm going into this book blind. It's a big fucking book, so I don't know how much we're gonna go through here. Part of me wanted to go through the book and then kind of get like a script for you guys, but I feel like if it's as bad as people make it seem, I want raw reactions here, baby. So, oh, we have a good start. Title page, Map of Hell. It's inviting. Oh, is this a map of all 33 stories? This looks kind of fucking cool. For me, this looks cool. Here, I'll keep showing you the pages instead of photocopying these and put them on screen. I don't understand where the stories start. Was that a story? I don't think that was a story. But then after I'm done with that, it goes to another title thing here, The Dark Forest. And over here, it has like a fill-out sheet. This story from Dante's Inferno was colored by, fill out your name, city, or country, your call. What day is it today? I want to hang it here? I want to hang it here? Oh, like I want to hang it in the kitchen? Poor choice of words, I guess, when you're talking about going to hell. Okay, so it's a coloring book, kind of. You would color this, all these circles of hell, and then put it on your fridge. That way, every time you grab a Freezy Pop, you're just like, oh yeah, I forgot about purgatory. What's the age range here? It's just for kids. Somebody's telling this to like a 6-year-old? Because this seems like a Harry Potter book. Do they give a fuck about this? This doesn't really speak to them, does it? Or is it literally just teaching Dante's Inferno? Is that it? Did I miss the point on this? I mean, that's what it's called, right? Dante's Inferno for kids. So is it just showing me every circle of hell? Just making it cute so they can color in eternal damnation? Because then what the fuck? He's talking about being in a dark forest right here. It makes Dante very afraid, who in fact thinks of retracing his steps because he's fucking terrified in this dark forest. Fun fact, the leopard is a lynx. Or is it a panther? How is that a fun fact? That's a question, you stupid fuck. That's my biggest quarrel with this so far. What the fuck? Fun fact, the leopard is a lynx. Or is it a panther? It's supposed to be a fact. You can't end a fact with a question mark. Assuming we're going down the circles of hell here, it should mean the further I go down, the more fucking crazy these stories get, right? For children. So let's just do that. Let's just go to the end. Why am I reading about lions and shit? Show me Lucifer. Here we go. So we got the devil, Judas, Brutus, and Cassius. Think those are the new Overwatch 2 characters? No, I'd show my daughter that. I wish she could color that one in, you know? It's peaceful. They're all eating a human, just in case you guys were curious. Or actually, they're all eating giant humans because there's actually small humans over here. This must be me and you. And then these are the giants that Wendigoon must be talking about that's beating. Wendigoon would probably love this book. He'd probably tell me a whole heap of things in this book. Here is the devil. The devil's head has 3 faces. From the 6 eyes flow bitter tears. The tears mix with drool from the 3 mouths. From the 3 mouths emerge the 3 most guilty sinners of all, whom Lucifer chews horribly. Those are big motherfuckers. They are the 3 supreme sinners. Judas, the betrayer of Jesus, hangs from the front mouth. The devil eats him from the head and meanwhile torments his back. Brutus and Cassius are the traitors of Julius Caesar. The devil eats them from their feet and they hang like this from the mouths, from the side faces of Satan. You have these everywhere. It's these little Comic Sans breaks in between the pages. This one isn't a fun fact. That's why it's allowed to end in a question mark. It says, why is everything frozen in the center of hell? Shouldn't the center of hell be on fire? I mean, what's the deal with that? It is not. And there is an important reason. Okay, let's learn. We're here, guys. Might as well fucking learn. The reason is the coldness of the heart. That's deep. 100 facts. For real, for real. In the absence of emotion. This is the Contrappasso, and that is the supreme punishment, which reflects the coldness of premeditation, of detached and cold calculations, characteristic of traitors. See, this kind of seems like the type of thing where you're trying to like spread out an essay and you're like, what does the main character in The Lord of Flies represent to you? And it's like, honestly, like real shit, like main character in The Lord of Flies, to me, he reflects the coldness of premeditation, you know, of like detached and cold calculations as well. I think that's why he always wears a jacket, because he's just like, he's cold physically, but he's also cold inside. I'm having a good time on this book so far. The giants! Oh, giants! It's the thing! Wendigoon! It's the thing! Look at that! It's a fucking bearded dragon. Get it? Because it's an old man with a beard, but he's a fucking dragon. Is there that big of a market for people trying to teach their kids this? This chapter's called Suicides and Harpies. Let me read that one. Let me get real comfy here. If any of you guys are watching this on your television or something, or maybe on speakerphone, Be sure to bring your children in the room for this one. Circle 7 is divided into 3 circles. There is a desolate, horrible, sad wood. We are entering with our poets into the forest of suicides. In this circle, there are the famous harpies, bad and ugly birds. They nest in the trees of this clearing. Everything is gloomy and you can hear muffled moans. All of a sudden, in fact, he stops bewildered. He cannot quite understand what is happening in that heath and who is moaning. Then his infallible guide tells him to break off a twig from the trees to learn the truth. Dante tears off a twig and unbelievably, blood immediately gushes from it and groans come out. But isn't this extraordinary and at the same time awful? I didn't say that, by the way. That's the next line. What on earth could it be? Well, yes, they are sinners transformed into plants. Virgil, devastated, apologizes to the sinner and in order to ask for forgiveness, tells him to introduce himself so that Dante can speak well of him when he returns to Earth. The sinner then introduces himself. It is Pierre della Vigna, minister of Frederick II, who after an exemplary life of full loyalty to the emperor, unjustly accused of treason and imprisoned, could not stand the shame and killed himself. Daddy, I want Winnie the Pooh. Shut up! You're learning about the sinner, Frederick II. The harpies were already imagined in antiquity. Antiquity? Dude, I don't even know these words. How is this supposed to transfer to children? As winged women, they were very ugly, dirty, and nasty creatures. Here in Dante's Inferno, the harpies break branches and eat the leaves of trees. Thus, the suicides feel pain and through the cracks complain softly. So is this kind of saying that people who unalive themselves go to this level of hell? Like, is this just level of sin, kind of? Here's the full colored picture that your child's gonna get to draw in. You see the blood here? Yeah, they tore off like kind of like the arm of the tree. But you can freeball it and imagine it. It could be purple blood. It could be rain. Who knows? You know, it's like a very healthy tree. It's hydrated. But just know what the reality is. 2 pages back. Fun stuff. The 3 centaurs. There's a big bull. The minotaur. This is lit. This kind of sound like just bosses that you gotta go through, you know? Oh, this one has Medusa, I think. Oh no, it's not Medusa. It's the appearance of the furries. They knew they would be degenerates of our current day society. Guys, don't dress up as a fox. You'll end up in the 6th circle of hell. It says Furies, I know, shut up. I feel like when I bought this book, there was a lot of reviews on it. Can I read the Amazon reviews of this? I would love to see what people are saying, like, oh my god, my 4-year-old loved the Helmsman Phlegius. Dante's Inferno for kids. Okay, it only had 13 ratings. Price does not reflect value. Formatting of text too confusing. Too many hyphens separating words. I'm a big Dumbo baby that can't read. I agree with you, I was struggling. Oh, here, somebody liked it. This book allows for even young children to go on exciting adventures with the characters of history and learn in a very playful way about what happened in times of Dante and company. Yeah, no, this is cool. It's just like, it's just a thing I spent money on, apparently, right? And I'm probably never gonna open again. But the good news is they end up leaving hell, as far as I can see, right? Because what happens in Lucifer Upside Down? Because as you can see, there's Lucifer, like a cartoon, just like, dope, in quicksand, upside down. Those are his feet. Lucifer is an angel who has fallen into disgrace with God because of his evil nature. For this reason, he falls from the sky in the southern hemisphere, with where Australia and South America are, and a lot of ocean. He has a specific spot, huh? Where are we landing, boys? Lucifer falling on his face penetrated the planet until he reached the center, where he stopped with his face towards our hemisphere and legs upwards. Up above, once they have exited, they will find the earth that the devil displaced during the fall. And so, we went out to see the stars again. It's a happy ending, you know? Yeah, that's Dante's Inferno. I don't know what the fuck to think about it, but it's a book you can purchase. It's a book I'm not gonna open again, and just personally not gonna read to my daughter. Cause no. I hope there is some fun content in there for you guys. If you guys got any weird shit like that for me to look at, like I think some weird parenting books might be actually kind of funny to look at. So if you guys got any suggestions, let me know. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Please subscribe because I have more content coming your way. And as always, I am Mr. GG. This is my second channel, Mr. G Dubs, and I am out.